In 100 years, I think Haberfield Public School will be lots of new stuff and maybe no electrics, whiteboards, and it'll be very hard to find that time capsule.
In 100 years' time, there'll be more buildings and more whiteboards and more play areas.
100 years, I think there's going to be more whiteboards and more buildings and a lot more interesting stuff.
I think I'll be in year 6 and maybe I think it'll be a beautiful school and maybe they'll change the name. I think it'll be like there'll be lots of buildings and you would have to cross off the canteen.
In 100 years, I'm really not sure what's going to happen, but I think everything's going to be different. We're going to have new buildings, a new way of looking at education.
In 50 to 100 years, we might not even have Haberfield Public School. We might just have a little call centre style room and all the students will at 9 o'clock get into their bedrooms and take out their laptops and video conference the teacher, and then they just learn like that.
The curriculum will change, like the things that they're learning, because they're changing it. I think in 2013 they're changing it into a national curriculum. In 100 years, that there will be a lot more buildings and that a lot of places will be knocked down and changed. I think that the technology would also be really advanced because in 100 years, obviously the technology will be upgraded.
Technology is developing and lots of science and new things, different ways of learning, maybe like a vacuum helmet to suck one person to duplicate someone's knowledge. That's a far distant idea that's just been floating around in my head. And another thing is infrastructure. A lot more brilliant materials make learning a lot more easier.